Hi, I'm Jon Velie, CEO of OnlineVisas, and welcome to the Immigration for Doctors series on OnlineVisas.com. We are going to talk about the L-1 visa for doctors and physicians to the United States. There are 5 questions and answers we'd like to go through. Number 1, what is the L-1 visa for? Well, it's for multinational companies to be able to transfer executives, managers, or specialized employees from a location outside the United States into a United States location, even if they're opening that United States location. Question number 2, does the L-1 visa have to have employees? Well, it does. In order to transfer as an executive, a manager, you need to have executive as a manager. So if you don't have any employees, you can't have that. You need to have 3 tiers of employees, the executive tier, the management tier, and the employees tier. That's how you do that. Question number 3, how many employees would meet that minimum threshold? Well, we think the minimum threshold, or best practices, is at least 5 individuals. That could be 1 executive, 1 manager, and say 2 to 3 individuals working underneath them. If you only had 1 manager, 1 executive, and 1 worker, they wouldn't think you'd have a need for having managers in that capacity. Number 4, can you file an L-1 visa prior to opening an operation? Well, technically you can, but it's really difficult if you do. United States immigration is not going to approve an idea for a visa, right? So while you can say you're coming over to the United States to open it, those cases are very, very difficult. And if you get them approved, you usually don't get them more than 1 year where you'd have to come back. So best practices, right, is to incorporate or organize an LLC, get a federal ID number, open a checking account, infuse capital into that checking account, rent a space, hire these employees that we talked about, write a business plan that complies with the matter of hoe, go out and get some clients and conduct some business. Those are the things you're going to need to show that it's a real and operating business and not just an idea. Question number 5, how long must the visa petitioner work at the foreign location? Well, in order to transfer on an L-1 visa, you have to have worked for 1 calendar year or 1 full year under the last 3 years. So that's what you're going to need to do. So here's a note. Some people will enter on a B1, B2 visitor's visa and then change their status to an L1. You can do that if you're coming over to explore whether or not to open a company or conduct some business or meet some clients and then change your intent later. So since you will not have incorporated rented space, any of those sort of things, you can change that intent after 90 days. You can also come over on the B1, B2, or even a visitor visa and then start those things up, file your visa application, and then go to the consulate to be interviewed, have it stamped, and come in at that point. So how do we win these visas? Well, we like to brief. We'll write a 20 to 30 page brief. It'll be full color. We'll use graphs, we'll use pictures, and we'll use a magazine style format to best tell your story. We'll tell an opening statement about the beneficiary. We'll tell an opening statement about the international company and the United States company, what the relationship is. And we'll go through all the different evidence, all these different indicators that a company exists, make sure the relationship's done the right way. We'll then support that with regulations, memorandum, and case law on that. If you want more information about the L-1 visa for doctors, go to OnlineVisas.com and set up a strategy session. We're glad to talk to you about your situation, whether you want to bring in an investor to help you with your company or whether you're the investor and you want to come to the United States company. We do this with a lot of companies. We help them build their business plans out under the matter of hoe. We help them incorporate them, and we help them set up that company as part of the process. You can, if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe and turn on your notifications if you want to stay in the loop. If you like the content, please like and share and send us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. I'm Jon Velie, CEO of Online Visas, delivering dreams 1 visa at a time. Thanks a lot.